to the channel. If you guys saw the MPG video, we are at The Rock in Rockingham, North Carolina for the Modern Street Hemi Shootout. We're a little late for the drivers meeting, so we're heading up there now. All right, we're here at the drivers meeting.
It's gonna look like this weekend. It's a little different, so it may throw you for a loop. Don't worry, we will try to announce it and be as transparent as possible whenever we're changing things up, because that does happen. But our plan is to do what I posted up on Facebook and in the text app, and I'll try to go over it a little bit this morning as well. So basically, your entry fee. Your entry fee covers you for 2 days of racing and 2 race classes, and you do have the bonus class of Boostin' Juice, sponsored by Nitrous Outlet. We also had added the 950 Index and some grudge racing and Drag Pack 2021, which there isn't any Drag Pack 2021s out here, so we knew that that was a stretch, but we threw it out there anyway. Is there any questions thus far on where I'm at? You got any questions, little man? I didn't think so. We're good? So, the plan today is this. When I'm done with this driver's meeting, they're going to call you up in order as I listed on the schedule. The classes that we have available today are Outlaw class with an 8-mile heads-up racing. There are some weight restrictions. For those of you that don't know, we'll go over in detail afterwards. Secondary class is the T-Tech heavyweight class. That's quarter-mile heads-up racing, no time. There are some weight restrictions. If you don't know them, stick around and we'll go through the rules with you. Next up would be the bracket class, East Coast Mopar bracket class, sponsored by our lovely Andy and family over here. That is everyone's primary class, the bracket class. Bracket's a little different the way we run it. We run it on a Pro tree, it's Pro dial. Everything else that you would do with bracket racing is the same, except it's on a Pro tree. Slow car gets a head start, the fast car's got to catch them. First and finish line wins, except you cannot go quicker than your dial-in. We are enforcing courtesy staging during eliminations, but not during your time trials. Deep staging is allowed, but it's not catered to. It's up to you as a competitor to get in deep. If you don't get in and they drop the tree on you, it's on you. I will, yes.
So you have a courtesy stage, he can't go in deep until you put one ball on, is that right?
It's up to the guy that's going deep to get in. So typically, he cannot do it until the other guy has one full clip. And he's got to go all the way in. Yeah, but I'm not going to go real deep on that because it's up to the guy going deep to understand it. I don't want to confuse anybody else. Those of you that deep stage understand what you got to do. That's what I'm pointing down to. That makes sense? Okay. It's allowed, but we're not going to make anybody wait. We're not going to make the starter hold anybody. It's up to you to get in deep. Alright, are we good so far on that? So I know I kind of bounced around a little bit, but that's where we're at right now. Right? We got Outlaw, which is heads up 8th mile. We got Heavyweight, which is no time heads up quarter mile. And we got Bracket. Next up in the order will be 850 Index. Human Performance 850 Super Pro. That's heads up racing. First to the finish line wins, except you cannot go quicker than 850. Any questions on that? Next up, High Horse Performance 10.0 Index. Heads up racing, first to the finish line wins. You can't go quicker than 10.0. Next up, Gearhead Fabrications 1050 Index. Heads up racing, first to the finish line wins. You can't go quicker than 1050. Next up, a Leg Maker Intakes 1150 Index. Heads up racing, first to the finish line wins. You can't go quicker than 1150. Last up, we have the 1250 class, and at this particular event, it's sponsored by Cam Motion, if I'm not mistaken. I'll correct it if I'm wrong, I apologize. That one hops around a little bit. That's heads up racing. First to the finish line wins, can't go quicker than 1250. Last of the standard run order today is the rookie class. Rookies, raise your hand. There should be 8 of you. Raise them proud. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, those guys are rookies back there too. Look at them. Expert sheep farmers, rookie racers.
I'm just jealous.
Rookies, your class is bracket racing. Stick around after the meeting and I'm going to go through it step by step, okay? So you're going to be running in the last of the typical order, the rookie class. Those classes that I listed are going to run 2 time trials and 2 qualifiers in the order I went over. After those 2 time trials and 2 qualifiers, all the heads-up classes are going to take a break for the remainder of the day to allow the 950 class to come out, the boost and juice class to come out, and the drag class to come out to run in conjunction with bracket. Does everybody understand what just happened there? All right. So when eliminations start for bracket, we're going to call up 950, boost and juice, and drag pack to do their 2 time qualifiers while brackets doing eliminations at the same time. At the end of the day, when we go through eliminations on those classes, bracket, 950, boost and juice, and drag pack, at the end of the day, when those are all done, we're going to call all the heads-up classes back up again for 1 final qualifier for the day. That's going to be like 6 o'clock. So if you want to stick around and do that last qualifier, you're more than welcome to. You're going to get a 3rd one. Tomorrow, you're going to get 1 more qualifier for those classes before we go into eliminations. Raise your hand if you got a question so far.
So we're going to eliminate
No.
Today, bracket is going to run all the way through. Eliminations, done.
Are we going to have another race tomorrow?
Tomorrow, you're going to have all those heads-up classes run 1 more qualifier and then eliminations and then King of the Hill.
So no bracket tomorrow.
No bracket.
Tomorrow, there's no bracket. Now, if there's, a bunch of extra time, you guys want to do a gambler's race or something, I'm not going to hold you back, but odds are we're not going to have time.
No, I'm not shooting for it. I just wanted to be sure.
We know what you're shooting for. If you came from California, you're trying to bleed us dry. I get it. This ain't my first rodeo.
Grudge?
We do have some grudge races that are lined up, and we'll just have to time those out through the weekend. And I know it's best 2 out of 3. If you have something set up, we will accommodate you. There are a handful of grudge tickets that were sold. We will accommodate you, and we will call you up in order when there's other classes. You paid to run, and we're going to accommodate
Is that today or tomorrow?
Both days.
Dan, after a bracket runs, are they going to touch up the track rate 50, 10 hours?
I posted up a schedule that shows very detailed track prep schedule on Facebook under Modern Street Hemi Shootout Series. I suggest you take a look at it. I think you're going to be very impressed. I spent a lot of time on it. I expect you to give me 5 minutes.
A lot of words, no answer.
Yeah.
I'm just busting your time.
Wow.
Chris, I love you,
Chris, we're not racing today, so you can probably pack up and we're all good. Thanks.
Are you scared already? Are you scared already?
I'm not a proud man.
All right.
Hey, Dan.
So, yes.
Dan, I came late. Can you do that all over again?
Yes, on the website, hemirace.com.
I got you. Go ahead.
So, I got a few more things I'd like to say, so just bear with me. Those of you that just can't help but talk, just give me a couple more minutes of your time. I really would appreciate it. So, quiet, please. Those of you that pre-registered, when we're done with this meeting, if you guys could be so courteous as to orderly come up to the tent, and Greg, the guy that's 6'8", will beat you down. Oh, I'm sorry, Chris will take care of it. You can get your free shirt for pre-registering. We have them right here. We also have a lot of sponsor decals that we would love for you to put on your car. The one that is, there's a couple that are mandatory. The one that's very, very mandatory for me. They invested a ton of money in the series this year. Is Pure Drivetrain Solutions. Please make sure you get that decal, and please make sure that's displayed on your passenger sides. So actually put it on both sides. So make sure it's captured by film. We have a live feed that's going to be going on today on the Modern Street Hemi Shootout YouTube channel. I'll post that link in the group. I'll announce it. Please share that with your friends and family so they can watch us race over the next 2 days. Please get the decals for the sponsors. We also have the decals for Team Tommy. Our dear friend Scott Vogler, who's been part of this scene since the inception, 2005, 2006 time frame. His son, his 9-year-old son, Tommy, who we've known through the series for his entire life. Just lost his battle.
Every station we contact
Just lost his battle with cancer, a 5-year battle. And so we would like for everyone to be quiet while we're talking about this, please. And please display the Team Tommy stickers on your car today. And think of Scott Vogler and his family and our dear friend Tommy, a 9-year-old who just lost his battle. We kind of adopted him as a as a cause for obvious reasons. I'm proud to say that we raised a lot of money through the years for that family, and the last bit of it, we were able to pay for the funeral from the Modern Street Hemi shootout and the Mopar family and the Shindig family, and I want to thank you guys for doing that. So let's give everybody a round of applause. My goal, as at the end of today, as a closing ceremony, and we have done this for the Kimmick family, and it was so great. I'd like to do it again. At the end of today, as a closing ceremony, I'd like every single car, every race car on the property to go to the lanes, and we're going to make a pass down a single lane, and we're going to have a car representing Tommy in the other lane. Starnes, thanks, buddy. I didn't mean to offend Starnes, that was just bad time. So does that make sense what I'm saying? I'm going to call everybody up to the lanes probably about 6 o'clock. Pile in the lanes. We're going to go down all together in one single file line as a family representing Tommy, and we'll have a car in the other lane going slow representing the Vogler family. And we'll film it with drones, cameras, and everything, and we'll share that with his family. And if you guys would help me with that at the end of the day, I appreciate it. I know it's like tough at the end of the day at 6 o'clock and things of that nature, but it's probably the best time to take care of it. So that's my plan. We'll announce it, and hopefully it all goes smoothly, and I appreciate your support of that. Does anybody have any questions on anything? I've gone over rules, stickers, classes, payouts, tech, card numbers, anything?
You want these on the left side?
I would prefer the pure stickers to be on both sides if you guys can manage it so we don't mess up. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys doing that. Like I said, sponsors make this stuff happen. We're giving away 15 grand this weekend. And as you can see, this is not a 500 car count field. Those of you that prepaid for 950 class, I got you. If you want to buy into the 950 class, you do at the gate. It's a $60 add-on ticket. That entire $60 goes to the purse. We didn't have a sponsor for it, so we're just going to do it with just the ticket. Any questions? I appreciate you guys sticking through that. It's very difficult for me and all of us. So let's have some fun. Does anything I need to say, Craig?
Yeah, if anybody wants to donate anything, she'll be taking donations for Tommy.
Right, so we're going to try to be, like I said, we've collected a lot of money through the years for the family, and they've reached out and said, we're good, you took care of us, we cannot thank you enough. They did list a handful of charities that they trust and support that I will probably discuss with this small group of friends here which one we choose, and if you guys choose to donate a few dollars, that's fine, but it's going to a charity in Tommy's name. Right? The family has been taken care of. They've been super gracious and grateful for what we've done for them, and they said, please, don't worry about them. They're grieving and they're taking care of it, but the financial side is good. We did our job there. If you would like to donate additionally, we will collect that and we'll donate it in Tommy's name after this event.
We're out here at the Modern Street Hemi shootout. We're going to be doing the bracket class, so it's all out, wind up with a dial in. We're going to do the entire class today, and then tomorrow we're going to do the bracket class. So stay tuned, folks. We got a lot of races coming.
Round 1.
All right, folks, we're going up for our first timed run. We're going up against a 10-0 bracket Hellcat car. So probably not going to win this race, but we're going to see what Shake and Bake can do on our first E85 run. All right, had to get that fixed. pretty good run. Draggy says 11.0. Car says 11.0. Go up here, grab, see what the ticket says. Yeah, I think that was a pretty good run. Pretty good start off run for a good old shake and bake. And we're on a new set of Mickey Thompsons too. She hooked up good. Didn't seem like I got any slippage. So let's just see what we got. Alrighty, thank you. Oh gosh, I'm bouncing around the helmet cam. Alright, 164 60 foot, 7.1 to the 8th at 99.9, 11.0 at 125. Hey, I am absolutely happy with that. It is 70 degrees, sun shining, it's pretty hot out. Not sure what the DA is. We'll go in and check that here in a minute. But I gave y'all a helmet view. So if y'all reach out, let me know if you like that helmet view, that'd be great. I can do it more often. But we're gonna go ahead and take a break and let her cool down a little bit and come back out for the next round.
Round 2.
All right, folks, we're going up for our second bracket run. Here we go. Folks, another good run. Draggy says 11.0. I didn't set the car. But yeah, I didn't set the Draggy, but she seemed to hook up, seemed like she did good. Let's get up here, grab the ticket. See what, oh, I keep forgetting to turn that helmet cam off. I'm giving y'all the helmet view this time. Let me know how y'all like it in the comments, or if you don't like it.
Okay.
965.
965.
Uh-oh. Should have been 11
Shit.
something.
Well, they might have you 968. You raced the guy behind you?
Yep.
There you go. Hey, you're tags say balls deep?
What's that?
Are you the one that license tag says balls deep?
No.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Okay, they got your number wrong.
All right, they got my number wrong, 968. 162, 60 foot, 7-1 to the 8th at 100 miles an hour. 11-0 at 125.8. So, I mean, it is heating up. The day is getting a little warmer. DA getting up there. Humidity's dropping a little bit, but I'm absolutely happy with an 11-0. So we're gonna go back to the pits. We'll wait for the first bracket elimination run.
Round 3.
All right, folks, we're going up for our first elimination round for the bracket class. So we dialed in at 1092. That's what we ran a second ago during the 11.5 bracket class stuff. So that's what we're dialed in as. We're gonna see what happens. Here we go. We got to chase the man down. Oh, that was a good run. Draggy says 11-0. Draggy says 11-0. But we'll get up here, we'll grab the ticket, see what it says. Maybe he broke out. I wasn't looking for the light. I wasn't looking for the wind light, so I don't know which one of us won. But we'll get up here and find out in a second. Heck of a run, man. That was a good run. Hey, if I'm still in the 11-0s, that's fine with me, man. That's close enough to a 10-9. Let's snag the old ticket and see what happens. Alrighty, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you.
Nope, he wound up winning because I had a 0.5 flipping reaction time. He had a 0.2 reaction time. So literally I gave him 3/10 just off the light. But it was a 159, 60 foot, 7.0 at 100 miles an hour to the 8th. And then I did run a 10.97 at 126 and a half. So I pretty much ran what I dialed in at. Just the tree got me. That pro tree I'm just not good at, you know, and there's really nothing I can do, you know, unless I go for a trans brake or possibly a two-step to help me with that reaction time, because my feet just aren't fast enough to make that happen. But hey, it was a great couple runs. So I backed it up between this run and the 11.5 bracket runs. I backed up 2 11.9s in the heat, folks. So all y'all that say I can't run 11.9s in the heat, here we go. We're running 11.9s in the heat, folks. Loving it, great time. But for the bracket racing that we've done today, that's it for this one. I hope y'all like the helmet view that I'm giving you now. So you're literally getting, you know, the view I'm seeing in the car, and I hope y'all like it. Again, let me know in the comments if you like that view. I'll keep doing it. If not, I'll go to some other view and we'll figure out which one's the best for the channel and which one's best for y'all to see what's going on. All right, everyone, we're just gonna do a quick wrap up of the bracket class, what we ran and how we did. All right, so we only got 3 runs in the bracket class because we only got 2 time runs and 1 elimination. So first run in the morning was a 1.6 60 foot 7.1 at 99.9 to the 8th, 11.0 at 125.5. So that was the first run. Second run, we ran a 1.625 60 foot 7.1 to the 8th at 100 miles an hour, another 11.0 at 125.8. All right, and then the third run of the day was a 1.59 60 foot 7.0 to the 8th at 100 miles an hour. That was the first 10.9 here at 10.975 at 126.5. So that wraps up the bracket class. We still got the 11.5 index class to do, and that's going to be in the next video. So that's it. That's going to do it for this one, folks. We're going to wrap it up. If you're stopping in for the first time, go back, check out the rest of the channel. If you like what's going on, do me those few things: like, subscribe, smash the bell, shoot me a comment, and share it on your social media. I'll definitely appreciate it. The channel appreciate it. And until the next video, adios.